All right, this is my outside project I've been working on. It looks, it looks nice if you don't look too hard. I had to stop because things were not going right and made a couple of mistakes. So the paint didn't turn out too bad. I ran out of the one can I had, so the paint is a little thinner. The slats turned out pretty decent. They stained up pretty good. There's some areas that are a little darker, like that right there, where I probably should have used a rag instead of a brush. That way I could have rubbed them out real good. All right, so here's what I did. I put these slats in order from top to bottom. I put them up here on my table from top to bottom, so they'd be in the order that they go back on. Okay. All right. Well, what I didn't assume is that that you shouldn't flip them, because the holes for the back support. See this metal support? This is the support that supports the bottom, the middle, and then it curves around like a spine and comes up the back, right here. Okay, well, while the boards were up on my table drying, I was, I'd come out and I would touch them up a little bit. I'd pick them up. Let's see, what else was I doing? I was picking them up, drying them off after it rained. They were covered, but a little rain got underneath my tarp a little bit. And I wasn't putting them back the right direction. I didn't think I had to, but see here, there's a hole. Here's a hole. There's a hole. Well, the holes for the back supports, for this back support, you have to have these boards the same. They have to be the same way they came off. You can't flip them around. You following me? Because they are, you would assume they'd be in the center of every board. No, that's not the way it is. So, so I have one hole here, one hole here, one hole here, one hole here, and it goes like that the whole way. So now, the spine is not going on. It's not going on straight. Even though I'm trying to hit the holes that are lining up. Well, what has happened is, if you don't put them on the same way, some of the boards, I'll show you, like, see this one right here? It's going way up underneath there, right? This one's not going up underneath there. This one's going way up underneath there. This one's kind of back a little bit. That one is back away. And then that's about the same on that one, but they're not lining up. So let me see if I can show you now. See this side over here? It's angling out. This side over here is somewhat more straight. So now what I have to do is, I have to take out almost every other 2 bolts and flip them around so it'll match up. So it's a little frustrating, and my paint not being on thicker, I don't think it would have mattered anyway, but it's, I primed my bench, but yet I'm just getting scratches on it, scratch there. But I mean, my wife and I and my son are going to be the only ones that are going to see it for the most part. But it's just so much going wrong. It got scratched up, and it kind of disappoints me. But I mean, still, it, like my wife says, it looks better than it did. So all I got to do is just get this spine straight, get these boards the right direction, and then it'll be all good. But when you do these projects, you have to assume everything's not going to be straight. Take more pictures. Line the slats up and look at all the back support holes and make sure they're all in the same direction. That would probably help. Just stuff like that. I'm not a handyman. I've never been good with this kind of stuff. Most of the projects I do don't go smoothly. I should do videos on what not to do. Anyway. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it there. I thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.